All right, thank you everybody for joining. It seems that my camera is a little bit not functioning properly, but so be it. You all already hopefully know by this time how I look like. Thank you for joining us today for a very interesting webinar. We've ran already the session in French because this covers mostly all of Africa, and we have today's session also in English. Basically, we've been doing a series of these sessions to get to know some potential marketplaces for Africa-based businesses, and more specifically focus on agriculture. So today we are waiting to hear from AgroSfer's about how the platform can help producers, cooperatives, and brands really export, hopefully locally and regionally through their marketplace. So we have with us today Francis. Francis is, correct me if I'm wrong, engineer by the education, but he founded AgroSfer's in 2019 to help digitize African agriculture. So today he leads a team operating in multiple countries, in Benin, in Côte d'Ivoire, and in France, really working towards connecting hopefully 3 million farmers to international buyers globally. Hi, Francis. Sorry, it's still a little bit mixed English, French. You'll excuse me, but hopefully I'm getting it correctly. How are you?
Fine, fine. Thank you for having me, and thanks to everyone joining to this session.
I think we can get started. You've already started sharing your screen and we're recording. I know people have asked for the recording as well, so this way we'll have it saved internally, and then we can share it with people depending on needs.
Okay. Just checking if my colleague Romeo will be joining, because he will be doing the demo parts. So, okay, let's start. Let's get to it. So, before moving into to the details of what the marketplace is, I will take just 1 or 2 minutes to do a quick introduction on what AgroSfer's is as a company, and then we will go to the marketplace, and we will dive in the 2 main services that we offer on the marketplace. So what is AgroSfer's? So AgroSfer's is, as Jennifer introduced us earlier, an international private company. We focus on building sustainable impact in the agricultural sector. We are present in Africa and also in Europe. So why do we exist? And later, how do we do that? We exist because we are trying to remove the barrier between farmers and high performance agriculture. We are also in the fight to create the highest number of sustainable value chain on the continent, especially when it's come to providing product to local market, and also when the product need to leave the continent. And the last point of why we exist is we are motivated by improving sustainably the livelihood of the farmers on the continent, which is not an easy topic. So how do we do that? And what we deliver is, the first thing we deliver, we offer a holistic support to farmers. By holistic, I mean we bring a solution to any kind of hurdle they can face, from getting to the empty field to the harvest and deliver these harvests to a buyer. We bring solutions at each of these steps. And for manufacturer, we help them build sustainable and fully traceable supply chain using our technology and also using operational capacity we have. And we build opportunities between these two group of people. So this is a good introduction to the marketplace, because the marketplace is one of the assets we leverage to build this opportunity between farmers and food processors. So we are helping farmers and food processors feed Africa sustainably. This is the main thing to keep in mind if you want to sum up AgroSfer's in one phrase. So what's the marketplace? The marketplace is a structured and secured environment we created, a digital place where professional can do business around the product. So we have two complementary activities on the marketplace, the trading and the promoting, and we will dive in these two later. So what's the trading? The trading, you all know what it is. We help wholesale raw material from farmers and cooperative directly to the end buyers, the farthest possible in the value chain. So mainly we target to sell directly to processed food processors. And the second activity on the marketplace is the promoting activity. The idea here is to bring visibility to local brands, so local companies that are processing agricultural products in Africa. We develop their visibility and bring up new opportunities to them. So let's dive in the trading. So the trading experience, how the marketplace, the AgroSfer's marketplace, help you to sell or buy agricultural commodities. So the purpose here is that we create opportunity between wholesale vendors and wholesale buyers. It takes 3 steps. Well, we dive in these 3 steps with you. So you need to post a product offer, and there will be another party that will be interested and we position himself on the product, and then we finalize the transaction. So how do you post an ad on an offer? The marketplace obeys on 3 principles on that end. It is public, it is free. So anyone can come and create an account on the marketplace. We just do few checks in the background about who this player is, because we are trying to build a fully secured and secure and traced environment where we know who is operating. So once you create your account, we receive a message and we do some checks, and you can then operate on the market. Positioning an offer is also free. So how it works is the seller and the AgroSfer's will collaborate on this end. So you can just create an account. It is free, as I said. You then create an offer, and then the back office team of AgroSfer's will receive and do some checks. If you are a genuine player of the market, if you are a cooperative or a farmer, if you can prove that, or if you are a buyer, are you a real buyer? Can you prove that you are operating in this business for a while? And then if everything is okay, then we can move your offer to the marketplace so that everyone visiting the marketplace can see it and see the details. So next step is we take the position of a buyer. So how the buyer will operate with the offer available online. So again, the marketplace is public. You can access it easily and freely from everywhere and on the planet. You can view the offers, you can dive and see the details, the summary, the information about what is for sale, where and how, and I can get to it. But to apply for on a given offer, you need to create a free account. So here the buyer and AgroSfer's will collaborate. So you create the account as a buyer, it's free. You see an offer that seems to match with your needs, so you can put on a proposition on that, and we receive it. And again, the back office of AgroSfer's, we verify the offer, we verify your proposition, we can arrange the negotiation with also the seller, and then we revert to you with an agreement. So what are the conditions that the seller is accepting regarding what you suggest? So this is one of the main value we bring here. We facilitate negotiation between two parties that are not supposed to be to know each other, and we create a trust environment between these two parties. So the last step will be the transaction. So here we have also principles. The price you will see on an ad or an offer will be the price for the seller. AgroSfer's will be paid as on commission, depending on this price and other services that we can bring to the transaction. And then this part will put three parties in collaboration. So the seller will do the quality check and control, packaging, compliance. All these things will be on the end of the seller. From then, the seller will arrange the shipment. Any kind of shipment. It can be trucks, it can be boats, it can be anything else. And the buyer will confirm, sorry, there's a acheteur living there, so don't pay attention to that. So it's a buyer. So the buyer will confirm the delivery of the products, and then the payment will occur regarding the principle that were validated at the beginning. So here, you can consider that AgroSfer's can be involved in each of these steps. For instance, we can be the one doing the control and the quality check at the seller's facilities. We can be the one doing the packaging compliance check and that kind of thing. We can be the one facilitating the administrative, the paperwork for the logistics. And we can be also the one doing the check of the delivery to facilitate this relationship. So from one end to the other, we will be involved in this transaction to secure everyone, to build trust in the process. So what are the components of a transaction? One key information we need to settle with the two parties is the Incoterms. So the Incoterms will describe how and who will do the delivery, what are the terms of the delivery. So we will need to agree on that very soon in the process, along with the price. And AgroSfer's can bring on top all the partners that can facilitate this delivery. So we work with companies that are seasoned on that kind of activity. What about the price? So as I said earlier, the price that will be displayed on the given offer will be the seller's price. On top will come AgroSfer's commission and maybe additional fees depending on the type of logistic that the buyer has chosen. AgroSfer's will, from one end to the other end, will ensure that everything is clear for all the parties and the terms are respected. The payment is one key information, one key step in the process, and can lead to some deal that are not finally concluded because the two parties need to have an agreement on the payment method. Are we going to pay 100% upfront in advance, or there will be a deposit plus balance, or everything will be paid at the end of the delivery? We need to find an agreement between parties on that before moving forward. So it's key for everyone. So what are the benefits of the service for all the parties? We have three main benefits: the visibility, the transparency, and the safety of the whole process. So for the seller, your product will gain a visibility, or worldwide visibility, because the platform, as I said, is free, and we try to do a lot of advertising to bring buyers on the platform. You will also operate in a very transparent and secured environment. So it's very important for sellers, for cooperatives, for small farmers, which are not used to operate on that kind of arena, I would say. And the last part is the safety of the whole flow process. From the one end to the other, everything is secured by AgroSfer's and its partners. About the buyer also has a lot of benefits in the process. The first one is the buyer will know what is available, where, how can, and at what price. Again, the transparency here is key for any buyers, especially when you are buying from a market or a country you are not operating directly in. So you need trusted people in on the field to help you move along the process. And as I said, we are operating in different markets as well. We are operating with partners, so we can be the trust partner to operate from one end to the other, which is also very comfortable for international buyers. So what's the pricing model? How do we price this service? We have three components: the access to the platform, the commission, as I said, and you can add on top of that anything from sanitary checks to compliance analysis and that kind of thing. So for the seller, the access to the platform is free. The commissions on the transaction are zero. So you are just supposed to create your account, give proof that you are a legitimate player, and then you can operate on the platform. Everything will rely on the buyer. So the buyer will be accessing to the platform freely as well, but each transaction will there will be 5% of commission on the value of the product. And based on additional services, we can be billing the buyer or the seller, depending on what kind of additional service they request from us. So this is basically the first part of the marketplace, the first experience the marketplace can provide to any kind of user. So I don't know if Romeo, you managed to connect to the call. If yes, could you please unmute your microphone and take the lead from that?
Yes, Francis.
I have Romeo and I have Maxence.
Okay.
You have co-host functionalities now. You should be able to share your screen, but maybe if, yeah, thank you, Francis.
Okay. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, Francis. Let me just share my screen. Okay. Is this okay for you?
Good. Yeah. We see the Google search results for AgroSfer's marketplace.
Great, great. So before anything, let me introduce myself. I'm Romeo Gigli, Senior Software Engineer, and I'm a tech lead at AgroSfer's. So as Francis said earlier, our marketplace is for cooperatives, customers like industrials and other brands that are going to sell the product. So how to access to this marketplace? I think this is the first step we should talk about. So it is as simple as you can see it on my screen. This is just by going on Google and typing AgroSfer's marketplace. It will be the first link. So when you click on this link, you will be redirected to the marketplace platform. So here is the list of commodities of products we choose to work on in the marketplace right now. But what will be interesting for us right now, it is the offers that are available on the marketplace. Like Francis said it earlier, there are cooperatives. Cooperatives can have account and then post the offers, and we see how this works soon, and people can come and see these offers and ask for quote about them. So in the landing page of the marketplace, you will see a list of available offer here. So let us interest to the first one. It is a maize offer. So you can have a detailed page about this offer. It is a description of the offers posted by the cooperatives, and it has a specification and some image of this offer. Okay, and at the end we add two additional services that are available that AgroSfer's can provide on this product. Like Francis said earlier too, we mentioned that the price that is displayed here is the seller's price. So the customer have the possibility in the exchange later to ask for reductions, something like that. But the AgroSfer's commissions is not included yet. Okay. For English people, there are converters on the platform to translate, to convert units that are here. Okay. So just pick the unit you see here and convert it in the system you want to. For non-authenticated user, they can just see the offers, but they can't do anything else. They can request for a code as example. They can just look at it and share it with other people if they want. Okay, but for people that are connected, that are authenticated, they will have access to this button who let them ask for a quote. Okay, so by clicking on the button, you will have to choose the quantity of the product you are looking for. For here, the available quantity is 1 ton, so you cannot exceed this quantity. Okay, so you just ask for 1, and the estimated amount will be calculated automatically for you. Then you just add a comment. It is an immediate thing as example.
We can hear you. I think the issue is from Umahani's side. I think I can hear you perfectly, so please continue.
Okay, thanks. So after that, the customer can choose additional services that he wants from AgroSfer's. This is like he wants AgroSfer's to make the packaging, make transportation to the airport, and so. So he chooses its services and just submit the request. And after that, AgroSfer's commercial team will have the request and then proceed it in background. The process step is internal to AgroSfer's, so I'm not sure we will discuss about that, but probably it will be discussions about the customers and about the seller. So for people that doesn't have what they are looking for on the list of available products, they can make a request, a custom request, a specific request. So here they just choose the product in the list of a desired of a product we own on the platform, and just ask for describe his request. So for example, I will ask for cocoa, and for 100 and describe the specification, the technical specification he is looking for. So production type, we say bio, variety, UK, coloration, white, as example. Actually. And here he can also add comments about how emergency is it, or if he wants the price, he want to take it. For example, looking for offer under 1,000 CFA as example, and he posts it. And for requesting a quote, the request will be sent to AgroSfer's commercial team, and they will process it correctly. Okay, so this is how industrial people that are authenticated can make requests, can explore offer on the marketplace, and so. But maybe I have to do this before. But how do they create offers? How do they look for the transaction if they are industrial? So for cooperatives, when they are logged in, they have a admin panel. Okay, so based on the role, they will have this menu or not. So for cooperatives, they will have the menu to see the transaction about their offers. So right now I'm in a admin organization, so I can have a look on all transactions available here. But if it is a cooperative account, he will just have access to the transaction that he is in. Okay, and they will have the possibility to add a raw products offer. Okay, so here the forms is basically an expressive itself. So he had just to select the product, add a description, and the quantity he has available, the price of this by unit of quantity. So let's say $10, for example. The country it comes from, and then he will specify the technical sheet of the offer. Okay, so production type, shape and coloration and so on. Okay, so for each product, we have a specification of the sheet that are configured by AgroSfer's before. Okay, so then he submits his offer, and it will be available on the landing page we seen before. Okay. After that, the process will follow the lead. When an industrial someone requests a quote about this, AgroSfer's team take the lead and process the transaction, discuss with the sellers and the buyers, and help them reach an agreement. Okay, so there are many others menu here that are administrational, like a brand. We will talk about it later. But for industrial, they will have also access to the transactions. Okay, to the transactions, which status is it, and how negotiation is going. He will be informed also by email alert when transactions status are changing. Okay, so for example, I think this is the the offer we submit to earlier. So we have all information that even buyers and customers can access to, and of course the AgroSfer's commercial team. For account creation and registration, I didn't talk about it because I was logged in before starting the demo. But it is simple. When you are on the landing page, if you don't have an account earlier, we just have to click on the sign button here and provide your informations, and your account will be created. But if you already have an account, you just have to log in this account, and that's all. That's all. Here I'm in many organizations, so I have to show the organization in which I want to work. So Francis, I think I did the first part. I don't know if you want me to continue presenting the processed product already.
No, just let me take the
Questions, all right?
yeah.
All right, let's maybe start from the beginning. So we have a few questions. I think Abkan is asking, or was asking, how many sellers are currently onboarded on the platform, and what's the turnaround time from making requests and getting deliveries. I think that's a very general question, but yeah.
How many sellers? Romeo, do you have any figure about the number of sellers we currently have on the platform? I'm not sure that I have the latest information on that figure.
I don't have the insight right now. I will check it, but last time we check it, we are already about 1,000 cooperatives, more than 1,000 cooperatives that are already on the marketplace.
Okay. About the turnover, you mean the duration between the offer and the finding? It can be very different from given a product to another. Some of the seller will also put on offer that will be really available in a few weeks or a few months. So you can also say, for instance, we are on the 22nd of September. You can put an offer and say the product will be indeed available in 3 weeks or the 1st of November, for instance. So the average time to get the first offer after you put the first proposal after you put an offer on the marketplace, it is few weeks. I'll say 2 or 3 weeks. You can get the first proposition regarding your product.
Okay, I guess, yeah, that varies because also he was asking from making requests and getting the deliveries to also that delivery aspect.
The delivery aspect.
Yeah,
well, thank you for reframing the thing. The delivery aspect will depend on the type of shipment you choose, where the product will go. So it is a shipment for will both that will take few weeks depending where you are located. So there is no figure for that information. We also do delivery by trucks locally in the same market or in the neighborhood country, but I can't give a figure on that information.
Yeah, I mean, it's a general question, but I guess we can better understand now that we have the number of sellers and how much it takes from the moment you put an offer to actually a request to actually receiving an offer. I have another 2 questions from Emmanuel. What aspects or varieties of products or produce can be sold on the platform, and what are the controls checks in place to list a product for selling?
Okay. For now, we have a set of product that Romeo has displayed. So this is the commodity part of the platform. Romeo, you can display one last time the set of products. We can add any kind of new product depending on the request we are receiving. There is no limitation indeed, but these are the main product that the buyers and the seller request us to have on the platform. But we can add anything to that list. That was the first part of the question I had.
The second part was the control checks, the control
Okay.
and the checks to enlist the product.
Okay, so we have several levels of control. The first control will be, as I said, is a decent player on the market. So if you say I want to sell, we need to check that you are a real farmer or a real cooperative. If you say you want to buy, we need to check what kind of buyer you are, because we try to avoid intermediaries. The game here is not to put intermediaries in contact with each other. It's to put farmers and cooperatives directly in contact with processors. So this is the first check. The second check will depend on the type of product and the list of control that the buyer is requesting us. So once the deal is about to be concluded, the buyer generally will ask us to do a list of check, and we will move someone to the place when required to do the check. So it will vary because depending on the product.
Okay, that makes sense. I have another question, because also when you were showcasing the platform, I think there were some elements in English and some elements in French. But let me just confirm. So the platform is available both in English and in French.
Yes.
Correct? Okay.
Yes.
And can sellers not display their products in English and in their own currency? So I guess this is possible. Also, so someone selling anything else apart from maize, cassava, fonio, and the other products, you should not bother to post their products. And I think you've corrected that. They can do make a request on the page and then add the product as well. Is that right?
Exactly. So you
Okay.
can request for any product that is not available on the marketplace, and we can add it for you if you have that need. And yeah. So currently, as I said, the list of products you saw is the list that we have already operated for buyers or sellers.
Okay, one more question from Denise. Can a seller outside Africa post their products on the platform? Basically, they deal with seeds from Brazil, like soybean and corn. I'm assuming the goal is to export to Africa in that case, Denise. But yeah, Francis, it's a question
No,
for you.
mainly currently we are more displaying products from African sellers. Nothing exclude the product from sellers from south of the American continent or elsewhere on the continent, but we mainly operationally we are focusing on sellers from Africa. We can bring more services, including the control services and that kind of thing, to the sellers from Africa. We are not organized currently to do some control on products in Brazil or elsewhere.
Okay. And one last question before I give you back the floor. I think this is the company's name. They're asking that 5% commission, isn't it too high? So they manufacture and export olive oil from Tunisia, and they usually provide 2%. Otherwise, their offer will not be competitive. Can you maybe clarify a little bit more the pricing model?
Yes. So the pricing model, the offers, putting the offer is free, positioning on the offer is free, having the support and the negotiation step is free as well, but at the end we need to be paid, and we have also a negotiation between the buyer and AgroSfer's about that commission. The average point is 5%. We have deal higher than that and lower than that as well. So this is open to discussion because commission rates will also vary a bit on depending on the product. Because all the product in the agricultural sector doesn't have the same business model, the same margin. So some product can give room to higher commission, and some product gives rooms for very low commission as well. So we are open to have that discussion.
Okay, I think we can move on to the next part of the presentation. And
Okay.
if anyone has any question, you can keep them in the chat, and we'll get back to them at the end. Thank you.
Sure. So the second part is about the promotion of the brands. So we came to this second activity a bit later. We experimented it in 2024 before officially launching it in 2025, because some of the buyer we work with, they have their product and they are trying to expand the market. They are trying to be more present on the local market, but also find partnership for the product on neighbored market and internationally as well. So the purpose of this service is to bring visibility to this brand. So it will take place in 3 steps as well. So we create a showcase for each of the brands, and then we operate communication for them. I will explain how it's work, and at the end, the purpose is again to finalize agreements for this brand with new partners, new distributors across the world. So the first step is creating your showcase. So the principle are each brand has its own window of presentation, its own page on the marketplace. Each brand page on the marketplace. Each brand will decide with us what to promote and how to promote it. So we co-design the strategy about that. So here it's the brand and AgroSfer's collaborating. So the brand will subscribe to the service. We will explain how the subscription works as well. And once the brand subscribe to the service, we will design the strategy. So they will provide us with information and image, logo, and that kind of thing, and we will help them design their display. And once we validate together the content of the display and how it's look like, we will publish it, and everyone will be that will visit the marketplace can see the showcase. This is the first step. So the next one will be how we communicate, how we create visibility for the brand. So here the principle is that you will subscribe to a given offer. Currently, we have 2 basic offers that the starting offers that's very interesting for the brand. So depending on that offer, you will have the given strategy, number of communication, and that kind of thing that are defined in the offer. The details of the strategy, the everyday execution is on AgroSfer's team. So the brand will just provide all the input that we need and fuel the strategy with us. Also bring ideas to enhance the strategy. So basically, it will work between the brand and AgroSfer's. So you contribute to the strategy, we design it for you and with you. And then we deploy the strategy, and then we operate it, we run it regularly on a regular basis, and the brand remain in the process to fuel the strategy. We review the strategy very frequently with the brand to be sure that it's bringing value to the brand, and also to if it needs to be reoriented in one direction or another, because maybe the brand now want to focus more on one of its new product or something like that. So the last step, it will be finalizing agreement, new deals for the brand with new partners and distributors. So here it's very simple. Indeed, it's all the business of the brand. So we are not really involved in that because the purpose of the service is to create visibility, and we are not supposed to have hands on that visibility. So on your page, on the marketplace, the distributors and the potential partners will have all the information to have a direct connection with you, which is a bit different from what we do on the marketplace, where the sellers and the vendors need to go through AgroSfer's and our services to secure the transaction. Here you have direct interaction with any kind of partners that you have identified and you want to work with. So we remain in the process. We remain available to bring additional services to you or your potential new distributor and partners, but you remain the leader on that opportunities. So the benefits for you as brand, the visibility. So the first objective of the marketplace regarding the brand is to create visibility on what you are doing, the excellent work you are doing, the excellent product you have. The process is very simple because we design and execute the process of digital marketing, automated digital marketing for you. So you will gain visibility with zero efforts almost. And the last thing is that you will also benefit from the whole visibility we are building around the marketplace and around AgroSfer's. What I mean is each time we do a communication, we will push your brand showcase in the communication. And we will do the same for all the other brands. But each visitor that come to the marketplace will visit your page. We probably visit the page of the other brand as well. This is the principle of a market. And this is one of the objectives of the market as well. So all the communication that are leading visitor to the marketplace are potentially also leading visitor to your page. So it's not just your own communication that will generate visibility for you. We also bring value to the partner and distributors, even if the service is not targeting them directly. They have visibility on the best local brands on African markets. They have support from us to identify the right partner if the partner is not on the if they haven't spotted the partner themselves. We can also bring a service in that direction. And as I said, we are present in different countries and we have operational teams and we have partnership in different countries. So we can be also a very field active partner for them. So the principle of the pricing is, as I said, is a subscription-based services for the brand. There is no commission on transaction or deals that you will have after the service will be operating. And for the partners that visit your page and do transaction review, it's also completely free of charge for them. We can have a dive on the pricing model for the brands on the next slide, the next page. So what we offer currently is the standard offer is we will create the display for you. It's one payment, it's 45 euros. But after that, the operation of the service will be 40 euros per month. And for that, you will get 8 posts per month. We will choose and operate the channels with you. It will be Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, and TikTok. You will have one news article per month as well, and an advanced display. What is advanced display is that the visitor that will come to the marketplace will have the paying brands on top because you can have also brands that are not paying. They will remain on the platform. So you can pay for a few months of the service, and when you stop, your brand will remain on the platform. The paying brand will be more visible to visitors, simply. So the special offer we are running currently until the end of November is you will pay the setup for the display 45, but you will only pay 15 euro per month, and you will have 4 posts each month. The same channel. There is no newsletter article here. There is no advanced display. So it's an offer to, I would say, to give a go to try the service if you are interested. So this is the end. So if you want to reach to the marketplace, you can use that QR code, or you can just type marketplace AgroSfer's in your Google search engine, and you will find us. This was me and my friend Romeo presenting. So you can we can go back to the question that are remaining, Jennifer.
Okay. Let me, in the meantime, I don't think there are new questions. In the meantime, so people can either scan the marketplace or post their questions. I would run our usual post-webinar survey. So you should be able to see a pop-up that comes on your screen. It's a very short survey. If you've attended any of these webinars before, you probably have completed one, but it's only 6 questions. Please complete it to let us know whether that webinar was relevant, interesting. It's not rating on the content itself, but to be able to better understand whether the topics were interesting or relevant to you. I see some people started completing. In the meantime, if there are any additional question, please post them in the chat. I have some feedback. Brilliant session from Victor. So that's a good thing. Also, Victor, if you can complete the pop-up survey would be great. I think also Victor asked a question that I didn't address specifically because I think we've answered it previously. So what's the verification process for sellers outside the country of a cooperative? So I think regardless, the process is the same to verify both sellers or buyers, correct?
Yes, exactly. We do the check on the sellers and the buyers to be sure, again, that they are a relevant player to have on the platform. We are avoiding intermediaries. So this is one of the key principle of the platform. We are building direct connection between sellers and buyers.
Yeah, that's a good point, making sure not to avoid intermediaries. Any other questions? I think we have 2 more minutes. If not, we can stop here and thank both Francis and Romeo for their presentation. I think I can you can scan the QR code for the marketplace or email them directly. That's it, everyone. Thank you so much for your time. I love it when sessions are very much on time. I struggle with that myself. I overpack my presentation because I want to give the best possible, but I'm adjusting, I'm learning. So thank you very much, Francis. Romeo, we will be adding the recording as usual to the Ecom Connect Marketplace. And those of you who've missed, for example, the first part or the last part can watch it after. Thank you very much, and everybody have a nice week.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Jennifer.
Bye.
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 Thank you. Bye.
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 Bye.